Hi Pisces, welcome. Welcome to your general monthly reading for the month of June. It's going to be general in love, so always keep in mind that this is general and always use your own logic, discernment, intuition when making decisions. And yeah, if you have time, check out the links below and stay open-minded to the context that these messages might come through for you, and also timing, what's past, passing, coming to be. So I thought we'd start out with the energy cards and see if there's any signs that may represent a person to you or just within yourself, energies to utilize, things to focus on. So for a sign for Pisces, that's important for the month of June, to be aware of, to incorporate, integrate this energy into your life. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or just Piscean energy, if you're interested. Pisces, sign, Leo. So it's about expression and fun, and it's a fire sign, so again, fire and water, and finding that way to express yourself in a confident way, taking chances, seeing results, leadership, creativity, being independent. Yeah, so there may be something having to do with your fifth house, fun, romance, play, all that. So, okay, so let's just start with the foundational card for Pisces. There's something funny. There you go. Foundational card for Pisces, Pisceans, general energies, foundational card, one card. Five of Pentacles. So this is something having to do with your physical reality, Earth, or maybe a change in your, maybe you want to say routine, or your commute, or something having to do with work, maybe feeling left out or passed over, or just following in different directions, following someone's footsteps, going in a different direction, changing things up that way. You can go both ways, always keeping that in mind. So like reverse, this is actually very good. You know, it's about finding that place that speaks to you, that maybe a good opportunity, something that you've been wanting for, looking on the lookout for, and coming across it. No longer feeling like left out, no longer feeling like on the outside of something, just finding clarity, finding understanding of maybe where you stand, maybe with someone. Sometimes this can mean like a third-party situation, like within a relationship, but I don't know why that is, because I always just say two people, but maybe getting off on the right foot, changing things up that way, changing where you're going, where you see yourself going, how you see yourself getting there, maybe making sure that you have the right clothing and condition, you know, for the conditions that you're in, making sure you wear shoes, that kind of thing. Or maybe just 5 is important too. 5 of Earth. Earth signs being Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So again, maybe the 5th house also. So let's see. Clarity on 5 of Pentacles for Pisces. Foundation is change. Or maybe creative change, creative direction. Chariot. I just looked at my car. Chariot, so it's about moving forward. So again, maybe changing directions, moving to a new city, moving in a different direction. Now finally seeing 2 different sides of something and seeing how they both work together. So now you can change your mindset up and feel confident moving forward in the direction that you know to be best for you. Maybe you feel like you're in between things or traveling, and you're excited to get to your end goal, your destination. Maybe you've been traveling for a while and you're just ready to like settle down in one place. Maybe the moon, Pisces is often associated with the moon being water. So this is either Cancer or something having to do with the moon, being guided by your emotions, guided intuitively towards a goal, destination, where you see yourself going. Letting universe, spirit, God take the reins to help you get there. Finding 2 opposites and making them go in one direction. I always think of like just being steady and firm in your approach, maybe something coming in or going, depending. I mean, this could be a relationship coming in or going, or just something having to do with work. your home, 5th house, changing things up creatively, changing things up with your job, maybe taking on new responsibilities, or maybe you feel like you were passed over for a job and now you're moving on, you're moving forward to maybe a new career or something. But 7 is spiritual number, so it's kind of like you are on the path, the right path, towards truth, whatever truth is that you need to find, maybe blah blah blah, whatever truth it is you're looking for, whatever clarity it is that you're looking for, maybe having regarding this change. But whatever it is, you are on the road to truth. You're being guided, led. Maybe it's asking for help. You need it from your spirit guides, from the universe, God. Not passing over opportunities. They're just running past this like warm church, like go in and get a good meal. So where is that in your life? Are you passing over something that might actually be really helpful for you to partake in or to experience or to change in your life? Maybe bringing someone in, leading, again, Leo, leading the way, guidance, asking for guidance, asking for help, but feeling powerful and victorious within this move, this change. Moving towards some sort of success. So whatever this is, it's to go with it, to accept that change, to allow the change in, to allow things to change around you, to be aware and open to good possibilities that might be around you, that might help you get to where it is you're going. Maybe paying attention to the moon, how you feel different days, maybe changing up your routine based on, I wouldn't say based on emotions, but like if you know that you're more productive in certain days, like just knowing yourself and changing things around, making adjustments if you need to. Or it's just some good news coming in that changes things, changes your perspective. Something coming towards you, someone coming towards you. Further clarity on the Chariot and 5 Pentacles for Pisces. Whoa. 2 popped out, so 3 Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This actually came out for Taurus, so maybe that's important for you to listen to, about having emotional stability or a message maybe of an emotional nature, sensitivity, things like that, feelings, all that, coming in towards you, being delivered towards you, or this is you since you are a water sign, delivering some good news maybe, approaching things from like a place of intuition, using your intuition to help you get there, tapping into that like psychic Piscean connection that you naturally have to steer the way, to find your balance, maybe not overdoing it, like if his cup is completely full, it'd be like spilling as he rides his horse, so like maybe just having the exact right amount, if that makes sense to you for whatever reason. 3 Pentacles, there's a lot of different meanings for this card, so you kind of have to look at your own situation and see if it has more to do with like spiritual messages coming through for you. This can often mean like things coming through, spirit, things coming through to help you, to guide you, messages, listening. But either way, this is the like foundational, bottom, ground level of something. So building something up, taking your time, craftsmanship, laying out the blueprints, the details, maybe again something having to do with work or like things that you make with your hands, maybe some new ideas or inspiration to incorporate, either to follow through on, like this could very much mean following through on something, both of these actually together, especially following through on something, especially something having to do with work or something you're interested in, following that spark, that inspiration that maybe just hits you and changes things up for you, following that spark, seeing where it leads you, that intuitive feeling, that gut feeling, that knowing sense almost of something that if you were to embark on it, to try it out, to go in that direction, it would probably be very successful. This is like the artist at work. some architecture also. Maybe something having to do with churches, just like Gothic architecture, structures. Maybe finding some more structure, balance within the workplace, but maybe listening, dictating information, plans, that kind of thing, but making like studies, like firm foundational plans for your future. 3, again, having to do with love, creativity, arts. So maybe making something that just is really going to be successful, especially with the Chariot here. This often represents like being really like in a good place of whatever it is you're working on. Just letting it grow and expand and following the plans. Maybe it can also mean that people are watching you work, so making sure that being aware of that, I guess. But also being impressed too, I think, by whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever it is that you're making, maybe even just your approach towards work or your personality at work, just, how you connect with others, how you create, how you plan, the details, being impressive for others, someone that people look up to. Or maybe this is you here and you look up to this person. You're waiting for answers, you're waiting for something someone maybe to tell you what to do. Maybe it's about taking the reins yourself and changing things up at work a little bit so that you have more control and you feel like you're guiding yourself. But it can also just mean working well together with others. Either way, there's a lot of earth energy. I think this is probably you. If not, someone you know, but probably you. Knight of Water often represents mutable signs to me, so Pisces. And so it's just having a grounded approach, but still feeling your way through something. Sometimes I think he looks like frozen in time. Frozen in time. So maybe if you feel stuck, it's about talking with others or making plans for, maybe just making a list of things that you could do that would help you get unstuck, or finding that common ground. Maybe it's just more having to do with your approach towards things, maybe at work, not being very, this is talking about, personality traits like frozen, kind of ice cold, because it can go both ways. Someone who's just, over the top, emotional, not really listening, not really connecting, not really taking everything personally, that kind of thing. Destructive sometimes. So it's about finding that balance always. I just think of this sort of cup half full or half empty kind of thing also. So just staying positive, whatever change this is, because it can be a good or a bad change, just depending. But regardless, it's changing things in your physical reality. Probably something having to do with work, whatever it is that you're planning to do. Maybe you're planning to travel or move, and maybe there's some sort of delay or change there, but it's just kind of going with the change, going with the flow, expecting the unexpected. So this is a new deck. It's the Pixie, I forget the name, Pixie Lenormand deck. It combines a lot of this imagery and symbolism from the Rider-Waite deck into a smaller deck and cards, and combination mashups. So they're interesting. I'm still learning, so I'll probably have to read them from the book. But let's see, for Pisces, Piscean energies, clarity on Chariot, 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. How this might be affecting Pisces for the month of June. Things to pay attention to. Pisces are just good all. The Stork. So maybe that has something to do with a delivery of a positive, good message. I mean, traditionally, I know that this card talks about how traditionally this the stork can represent, bringing a baby or something like that, but it doesn't have to just talk about that. The delivery of something, anything. Maybe it's just you delivering a presentation, or something at work, and you're feeling successful with it, you're feeling on top of things. Maybe if there's like one last minute change, you know, it's moving quickly, I want to say. This also kind of wanted to come out. The mountain. So maybe if you feel like you have a mountain to climb, you're at the beginning stages of something, there's a lot of work ahead of you. It's just promising that like things are going to be delivered, things are going to follow through, things are going to come together. Maybe knowing your obstacles, knowing a lot about them before going into something, before approaching them. So you have like a good strategy. Let's see. Find this. Oh, I've turned right to it. It's also number 17. 17 came up twice for Taurus. Maybe that's important to you. This is also 17, reduced down to an 8. So it's your power, it's your control, it's regeneration, continuity, all that. And it also represents the Queen of Hearts. So again, maybe this is how you're feeling, or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's overall positive. Its keywords are change. First one, so change, expect change. Moving house, there we go. 5th house, moving house, the Chariot. Delivery, flexibility, improvement, flexibility with the Knight of Cups. Pregnancy, birth, promotion, relocation, renovation, transformation. Some of the rainbows, the whole spectrum, everything coming together. A change is arriving soon. The stork is all about impending change, mostly for the good, depending on the cards around it. Usually we think of the stork as delivering babies, so this is where one would look if inquiring about pregnancy. Yet there's so much more to be delivered than just a child. Surrounding cards will indicate what's coming. So maybe what's coming is some sort of mountain. You know, it doesn't have to be bad. It's just like, even if you're moving house, it's like a mountain of effort. You know, it takes a lot of energy and timing, planning, all that to move house. So maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed. You have this mountain ahead of you. Maybe there's some sort of financial change, because like bear was on the bottom. Sometimes I pay attention to that. And we do have so much having to do with earth and finances. So, or just renovations to your house, maybe additions, maybe feeling strapped for cash because you're making all these changes and need to make some changes there. I don't know. For love, we will do a love reading at the end, so maybe this is leading into it. Going to the next stages of relationship or needing to make a change. If no relationships exist, then you need to look in new areas. So again, yeah, keeping an open mind, looking in new areas, changing your direction. If one thing hasn't been working for you, you know, just do the opposite, try something else. Characteristics, someone with his finger on the pulse of life, one who likes to set trends, look for the next big thing, usually someone tall with long legs, like the stork, who's graceful. 17 days, or the 17th of the month. Spring. Yeah, and the background does come from the Ten of Cups, so it's like looking forward to that contentment, emotional contentment. So, let's see if I can find the mountain. Not really, sorry, I'll try to edit this out. It always takes me so long to edit, that I don't know if it's worth it, but I try to like save you guys some time. Okay, 21, the mountain, or the 8 of Earth. Again, another Earth, which often represents Virgo to me, and Virgo is the partner signs to Pisces, so maybe something here, oops, wrong one, having to do with another, with a Virgo or someone, your partner. This is the barriers, blockages, challenges, coldness like the 5 of Pentacles, delays, I did say delays, enemy, distance, slowness, slow, obstacles, procrastination. Pisces can tend to procrastinate, so yeah, making sure you're moving ahead in a steady manner. Stubborn, restriction, resistance, stagnant. So again, just see how that relates to you. Where are there obstacles in your life that you're needing to surmount and like overcome, or maybe go around, you know, finding the easier way through. Maybe you're feeling like, again, boxed in, or like there's not any way to move up in your career and you're needing to make a change there. The stork and the mountains mean slow progress, so being willing to take your time, maybe encountering some hardships along the way, even if it's just like a project or this next month, but you know, we have such like kind of opposite energies here, so it's kind of like, as long as you follow the advice that it's talking about, not making extra obstacles for yourself, making sure you're on top of everything, like this is like strong delivery coming through. So maybe 21 days. I also think of the world, things coming full circle, and maybe traveling to, you're feeling like you're going nowhere in your job, that's what it says. It's about reworking your energy, going around, finding a good flow, waiting for things to pass, waiting for the energy to pass that's like stagnant or not working with you, just something's not working, move on. Maybe go back to it later, but so it indicates winter again, so maybe winter was or it will be important to you. Maybe you're planning ahead for something happening in the winter, a long ways away. So reworking the art from the Tower card, and the Peak from the Hermit, Ace of Swords, and the Fool. So again, maybe something sudden coming in that changes things, and then, but after that, it's like steady progress forward. Hermit looking for answers, finding different approaches, new ways around, taking some time off, time for yourself, looking again for that truth, taking it one step at a time. Ace of Swords, another new beginning. The Fool, beginnings, brand new, opening it up to what is possible, what could be possible for you. Maybe not having your sight set so much on one thing, you know, one end goal, and it has to be one way, and just being open and allowing for change, new inspirations to come in, new opportunities. And just, you know, anything that is heavy or a lot to handle, or just, you know, something that you feel restricted by. It's like making your own path, finding your own way around, maybe being the stork and flying over the mountain, instead of trying to go right through it, you know, being flexible, all that. So I feel like it's a lot having to do with work or change in how you see things, change in direction. So let's see, this is the Enchanted Map Oracle. This is backlist top, so it keeps coming back. Let's see, to sum up this general part of the reading for Pisces. Peaks of Joy, that's kind of funny. I feel like it's the combination of these two cards, even the colors, and the peak. Maybe you've reached the peak of something, and you're having to, now it's like the easy part, you know, now it's just going down the mountain, but you're still trying to take your time so you don't slip and fall, that kind of thing. It's 33, it's a master number, so a gateway. Open door, keeping your eyes open for new opportunities may present themselves in the next month. Let's see what's happening. Okay, magic prayer. Oh no, this isn't it. Sorry. 33, Peaks of Joy. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Yeah, and I think like if there are obstacles, things that are a little bit more unpleasant, the best way to get over that is to just go out, change up your schedule, go out, do something nice for someone else, bring in that like happiness, joy, see the bigger picture, not be so like, you know, change your focus. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement. Coming closer, I think, to the Five of Pentacles, like movement forward, coming close to something, and success. And you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. We always have to look at things both ways, so reversed. Do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, reach my ideal weight, and so on. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy. Take a walk, listen to the songbirds, scratch Kitty's head, play with the dog, look at a baby, and be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful. Know that happiness is an inside job. Happiness is on its way. Happiness is now. Being present, finding happiness. It's a bad day, making it good. Just choosing happiness, choosing to be good. Just free, like this butterfly is just floating again above the clouds, over the mountain. Maybe finding what's good about the mountain. Even obstacles can sometimes even don't want them, like can slow us down and all that. But maybe being slowed down or some delays, giving you time to reassess, maybe allowing time for something new to come in that would be just great for whatever it is you're working on. Brand new idea. See what's good about any obstacles or delays you encounter, changes that are a little bit more unpleasant. Find the good in that. See how it works for you, how it could be beneficial. You never know how things could work out, so keeping an open mind. Blue skies, above the clouds. So I thought I'd just transition with a Winged Enchantment Oracle card for all birds. So I thought maybe more spiritual advice to bridge general and love. Let's see, for Pisces. Owl. Before, just having owl vision or just seeing everything from a higher perspective, like the card. I don't know where I did with it, but owl vision, can see everything going on, just sharp as the tack, can see in the dark, has a good vantage point, is focused, knows what it needs, spot things from far away, so maybe that's like things, reminders to keep in mind. 24. I am owl. I am the silence of the night. I am the arrival of mysterious things. Arrival like the stork, delivery. I am the revealer of hidden tracks beneath the snow and ghosts within the psyche. I am the unsettling of darkness. I am the goddess of death. At times you cannot see me, but I permeate all worlds. My hunting grounds are the soul. You are a skilled listener. You are a well-seasoned traveler of realities. I've been watching your movements and tracking your steps. You're like that, tracking your steps. It's cool how these all end up being summed up kind of perfectly. You are beginning to see beyond the veil and crack the illusions of night. But you must be vigilant and watch your step in the blackness. Take the quiet road and guard your inner world with determined purpose. There is a vast trove of power that will guide you as well as you soar into the cosmos. But before you boast of your new winged ally, realize that I am no bringer of easy roads. It's kind of talking about that mountain too. My path is lonely and requires retreat into the forests of the mind, kind of like the hermit also, that I mentioned in one of these cards. This is where all awareness begins and where all experiences come home to fulfill its purpose. You are a sober night vision. You are a master of the shadows. You are at ease in solitude. You are owl. You're blending in with your environment too, until you're ready to make that move, until you're ready to kind of stand out and make a change. night vision, master of your own shadows, knowing yourself, knowing what hinders you, what creates obstacles for you, what things that, like, you know, bring you down, so you can kind of either avoid, navigate, go around, prepare, that kind of thing. Okay, so for love, and I've been saying this in all the readings so far, there's kind of a, I don't know, I haven't been able to find many cards that are in between these kind of like romance, angel, like love card, oracle cards, and like these kind of erotic, so, you know, just again, merging extremes, we'll see what happens. Though I thought we'd pull one foundational card first, to see what is the focus for Pisces right now, whether you're single or in a relationship, dating, you know, whatever your situation is. But the foundation for Pisces for the month of June, things to keep in mind, things to focus on, foundational point for Pisces. King of Cups. So, and always, like, this is a general reading, so king can be a queen, woman, female, or vice versa. It doesn't have to be, but you know, we've gotten a lot of, I don't know, I feel like we've gotten a lot of female energy so far, so maybe this is your counterpoint, the person you're interested in, or just embodying that very stable, sturdy, intuitive, protective energy. This is someone who's like very caring, very, you know, wants to keep, protect their family, wants to find some like stable, common ground for everyone to feel happy, to feel nourished, to have enough, like another water sign, Pisces or Scorpio, Cancer. This is someone also that is very in charge, family man, I think I said, like just someone that people go to for answers because he's very in touch with his feelings. Maybe he grew up with, like, you know, sisters or lots of females around and just kind of relate well to anything, you know, having to do with feminine energy. But I also feel like the ship's coming in, so just kind of waiting for your ship to come in, smooth waters. It's like collages, I think. So there's like his hand looks kind of small, like he's really small hand, like he's beckoning to the, maybe there's something in your cup. I was a little bit unsure, like, should I? I don't know. Because reversed always, like, he can be a little bit emotionally manipulative and a little bit cunning and a little bit, like, untrustworthy, and he feels deeply but doesn't know what to do with all those emotions, doesn't know how to express them, how to share them, that kind of thing. He keeps a lot inside, so it's about maybe opening up again and, like, just feeling calm, finding some, I want to say, like, watch your back, too. I don't know why. Maybe with the mountain, talk about enemies, that kind of thing. And there's, like, these ships behind him. He's a little unsure. I'd want to turn around if I were him. So maybe, like, yeah, again, turning around, using that owl vision, seeing the dark, seeing beyond what's presented to you, what is the facade, you know, seeing beneath this calm waters. There's a world going on below there, so it's like, just, I guess, keeping that in mind. But it's funny, his clothes look like, maybe it's a painting, but they look kind of cracked. Some sort of crackle effect, I don't know if you can see that. It's only on the white part, I don't know, maybe something's dry, maybe a dry sense of humor or something, and you don't show your emotions as much. Maybe someone's helping you to do that, or he just looks like he's kind of like keeping things to himself, like a little bit unsure about how much to share. So that's you. Maybe it's like keeping things close to your chest until you know for sure that you can trust someone, open up, deliver, tell them about your, you know, what it is you're wanting, your going, your wishes, all that. Or just someone in charge that has a lot of watery energy that may be reacting emotionally or not. Just keeping an eye on that, I guess. There's the Page of Swords, so maybe again another message being delivered, something that is rushed too often. Someone like rushes in to tell people something. So that's you, maybe it's taking your time. Again, with the Eight of Wands, speedy development. Sorry, the Eight of Wands came up in a different reading. But again, maybe Taurus is important for you to listen to. Maybe reacting emotionally, reacting from something that hits you on a deeper level. You're not sure how to go about it, or if maybe you have some emotional, some feelings, some thoughts about someone, you're getting some news, you're expressing that to them through, like, you know, some sort of text message, social media, that kind of thing, sort of representing your thoughts and communication. So maybe just talking about how you feel about it with whoever this is to you. So let's see. It's the Cameron deck. It's a little bit like, I don't know, we'll see. So further clarity for Pisces. Piscean love energy, romance, relationship, suggestions, advice. This is the Knight of Cups. So again, another Cups. Knight of Cups came up before, so I guess it's really important. Maybe there's two Knights of Cups and two, I'd say, people that, like, I don't usually assign age to it. Usually I think of Knights as more energy and, like, what it is that's being delivered by, like, the page, or, you know, so some sort of emotional, feeling, sensitive delivery messages. But if it is having to do with age, it's someone probably in their, like, late teens to 30s, you know, someone who's not totally emotionally experienced, but, like, is open, willing to learn, you know, just kind of has that open, warm heart. Again, it's like taking her on a ride. So there's, like, a snake. She left her chalice, so there's just one. I don't know, they left the chalice cup there for the snake, so, you know, maybe something that's, like, not good for you. I did say he's looking at the cup. Maybe, I don't know, sober night vision too. I don't know. Maybe you just need to take a break from partying, that kind of thing. That'd be helpful for this next month. Again, feeling exposed, open with someone, trusting with someone, getting on board, riding your horse into victory. I don't know, or just another person in your life. And probably water sign, Pisces. And this is the One of Cups, so, like, it's pretty heavy. If you're carrying, like, a large, you have a lot of information or a lot of feelings, a lot of things that have happened to you that you're trying to express or get, tell someone about. It just looks like he's either trying to hold her up or hold up this cup or carry her, or just has, like, big, large, I just want to say load or something. I don't know. She looks totally unaware, just enjoying the ride. So enjoying the ride. So maybe making sure that everything's balanced within your relationship, and, like, if you're, like, traveling or hoping someone gets on board with you. But either way, this is Ace of Cups is, like, a brand new start to brand new, maybe, relationship, or new feelings, new levels in relationship, starting out on some sort of journey, maybe traveling trip with a loved one, but just a lot of emotions. I mean, I don't know how many Cups cards have come up, but just a lot of, maybe just feeling very emotionally connected to someone. And you can't tell if he's happy about that or not, but either way, she just looks pretty content. Just going with the flow, going with things. Let's see. And then, again, the Knave of Swords is on the bottom here, so maybe really some sort of, like, harsh message or something that kind of throws you off guard, or just, it can be, depending on, you know, the direction, false or not just maybe a truth that cuts to the heart of something, and you weren't really ready for the truth. You know, it's kind of like you want to have the sugar-coated message or something. But what's that sound? I don't know. But so maybe being more sensitive with your approach or your delivery, or just being more sensitive and understanding with others, whether or not it's you or them. Maybe being harsher can be deceptive too. Like, you know, just keep that in mind. But someone who's very quick to action, quick to say something, say what's on their mind, to deliver information, to doesn't hold back, just excited to tell people what's going on. So if that's you, maybe it is holding back a little bit, knowing the right time, the right people to be around in order to, you know, for sharing. But yeah. This is, again, I feel like she came up behind him and she's surprising him. And I don't know, somewhere else I thought would surprise me, the King of Cups. Maybe also, like, he would say, so he has, like, he's holding a big, I don't know, big cup of her. I don't know what's going on here, but I was going to say something like, and she's behind him there too, like, maybe feeling supported also by someone's words towards you, someone's help, someone's support. Feeling protected too. Reverse could be like, you know, encumbered, or like just feeling claustrophobic or something and needing to put down the chalice, get away maybe with your sweetheart, but change things up in the routine sense, but or maybe just get some space. But he looks pretty happy here, you know. He doesn't look like he's complaining, so maybe just being a little bit more impromptu, spontaneous, whether it's just you or in a relationship. So he looks kind of happy. He's like, look what I got. So I don't know how that applies to you, but let's see. I was going to pull one for singles, or maybe dating, casual dating, and one for couples, longer term, however it works for you, or there might be some overlaps. Maybe you've just gotten out of a relationship, now you're single, so the relationship kind of things are still affecting you, but just see how it fits for you. I thought I'd start out with singles. So single Pisces, dating Pisces for the month of June. What can be expected, or what is to be known? This came out for the last reading, so I'm going to shuffle again. These cards are new and they kind of stick together. So, retraction. But I'm going to pull one more. That was You Deserve Love. So, and Pisces can be pretty, like, my mom's a Pisces, well, Aries Pisces, can be that very self-sacrificing, you know, putting others before yourself kind of thing, or, you know, reverse can be like saying that you do and then you don't, you know what I mean, like expecting more from people than you give, maybe being a little manipulative, that kind of thing, but I think it's just being conscious of your actions. Single Pisces, knowing you deserve love, accepting love in, accepting help in. Honeymoon. Maybe that is that sort of getaway. Maybe wanting to recreate your honeymoon, or have a honeymoon experience, because this is for singles, so, you know, I'm not sure how the honeymoon thing works out, but maybe it's just, you know, that honeymoon period of, you know, early on dating and wanting to recapture that flirtatious sort of butterfly feeling where you're kind of like all over each other and you just want to be around that person all the time, and, you know, everything they do is like golden and all that, you know, so maybe trying to recapture that feeling, that energy within your partnership, or if you're partnered, or but again, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of weird thing going on with, like, maybe you're in an open relationship or something. I don't know, because I keep saying partnered even though this is for singles. So maybe it's just enjoying those early stages of the relationship. And enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe also planning a trip with the Three of Pentacles too, planning a trip, a getaway. maybe going horseback riding, just doing fun things, adventurous things with someone that you care about, or maybe just friends too. It doesn't have to be like all romance. It can be like going on some sort of trip with your friends, meeting someone out along your travels and having that sort of fun experience, you know, maybe Venice, maybe Italy is important, just going on a gondola ride, or, you know, Vegas, you know, whatever, but just doing something that's different than what you normally do. So maybe that's where you meet someone, that kind of thing, if you're looking to meet someone. Just enjoying the early stages, I think, of dating and having fun with it and all that. So, for couples, I mean, I think that's a pretty good omen, like a pretty good sign that it'll be a good month for single Pisces. Just enjoying your maybe alone time too. It doesn't have to be with someone. So. Just getting excited about someone or something, maybe somewhere you're going, possibilities that you can meet someone out there, I don't know, so also just enjoying the fact that maybe like you are not, you know, you're on your own, you can do what you want, you can choose to go on a, you don't have to, you know, check with someone else and that kind of thing, so just enjoying the bliss of singledom too, and doing some adventurous type things. Okay, so for coupled, oh, that came fast. Oh. This card's just jumping everywhere. Reconciliation. Someone for your past is returning to your life. So maybe, yeah, there has been some sort of third party left out feeling, maybe reconciling, or if there's some like harsh words said with the Page of Swords, and like maybe it spoke to you on a more emotional level, like maybe it goes way back or something like that, and it really hurt you. Maybe making up with someone, coming to some sort of understanding, someone coming back from the past, like it says, rekindling something, rekindling a feeling. Maybe just remembering how someone, you know, your significant other, whoever you're dating, made you feel at the beginning. You know, someone coming back from your past, returning to your life. You know, maybe there is someone coming in that creates this third party kind of situation, so just being aware of that. But I think overall, like maybe there's to be expected like a fight or something, or just disagreement. And good news, that's maybe the mountain, you know, and the good news is there's reconciliation. Two birds here. Maybe your other half. Fleeing in the clouds as well. Again, with this above the mountain, above the clouds. All that romance looks like some sort of cover of like a romance novel. She's been away. He's like lost his memory or something, and I don't know. They come back together, and he doesn't remember. I don't know. I'm just going on tangents, but like. It's like a Nicholas Sparks kind of thing. But just making up, I think, reconciliation, coming back together, seeing things from new perspectives, from your partner's perspective, being open mind, finding common ground, and reconnecting, maybe conversations too. Being open to having deeper conversations with someone who you're with. Clouds look like really blurry, so maybe making sure that there's like concise, and that could be like the Page of Swords, making sure there's like concise, clear communication, not being too much in that, you know, cloudy sort of ambiguity state, not knowing how other people feel, how you feel about something, just sort of getting clear on that, saying what it is that's on your mind, saying what's on your heart, and connecting that way, knowing that we all have different opinions and coming from different situations and see things differently. So it's about, you know, finding that common ground, I think. Maybe make up sex. You know, however it works out for you. That could be fun. So, and on the bottom it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, yeah, like I said, open your heart, open your mind to what's possible, to someone else, to your significant other, to something new coming in, brand new start, new feelings, reconnecting in that way, feeling good, feeling over the moon, giving and receiving. All these themes have been coming up in this reading. So, but overall, I think it's a great reading. I mean, there's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be things that come in and surprise us, that extra work, you know, feeling like we're not going anywhere, like, you know, fluxes in emotions. But I think overall it's saying like victorious, like successful, two people, maybe two Pisces or two people that have like strong feelings for each other coming together, speaking what's on their heart, speaking what's on their mind, getting clear, reconciling, or rekindling something, or just enjoying the beginning stages of something, maybe meeting something, running smack dab into someone if you're single, like that kind of thing, and just being really surprised and catching you off guard and like thrown into this whirlwind romance. But it's, you know, again, it's been saying throughout this reading to like take your time and not rush. So, you know, you approach things from the most stable and emotionally grounded perspective. You know, not getting lost in the clouds, so, or below the water. So, anyways, I hope this was helpful for you, Pisces, and if you have time, please do check out the links that I put below, further extrapolations or metaphors, visuals for some of the imagery, cards, messages that we've talked about here. Oftentimes I find it's just like, sometimes it's just the song title or a connection that I find or something that leads me, you know, or the lyrics, see what speaks to you or where you're led, maybe to a different video or something like that. But, you know, signs, clues come in a variety of form, variety of ways, deliveries. So just stay open-minded and see what speaks to you and what connects you to something personal. So I hope that's helpful for you and you enjoyed the reading. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Have a great month of June. Bye, Pisces.